professor in mechanical engineering here at University of Alberta. I also hold the Canada Research Chair in Assessment of Energy Systems. The Center for Hydrogen Innovation, Workforce Development and Outreach, it's a consortium of more than 60 professors at University of Alberta. The focus is along the hydrogen value chain, so hydrogen production, transportation, storage, and utilization. And those are the four pillars of our research. In terms of the breakthroughs in the next decade, a lot of focus, some of these breakthroughs could come from low carbon intensity hydrogen production through methane pyrolysis or radiolysis, a number of different processes. But the key is to produce hydrogen and reduce the carbon intensity, either get the carbon from in solid form and remove it from methane. But methane pyrolysis is a promising technology because this also allows you to transport the natural gas in form of LNG and produce hydrogen at the destination, and you can transport the solid carbon back. So this could be an example for transporting LNG to Asia Pacific countries where they don't have a lot of opportunity for sequestering carbon. So you produce hydrogen there using the LNG and return the carbon. So methane pyrolysis, my sense is it'd be a breakthrough technology. I would also focus on also a lot of focus on electrolyzers because the scale is an issue. The scale in terms of the size of the electrolyzers. So reducing the cost of the electrolyzers will play a key role in moving this sector forward. So if you think about a technology which is still in the lab scale or is still at a pilot scale, not yet commercial, the question is, you know, the decision makers face is, well, will this technology be cost effective? Will this technology have a lower GHG footprint? Now, the technology is still at pilot scale, but you need to understand their impact at a high level on large scale. So we develop those fundamental science-based engineering models, which helps in answering these questions, which helps in calculating and estimating the cost of production of hydrogen through this technology, cost of transporting hydrogen in different forms, cost of adopting the hydrogen in the demand sector, and what is the abatement, GHG abatement possible? What is the dollar per ton cost for doing this? Those kinds of questions we try to answer. And these are critical questions for the decision makers. Yeah, and I have seen how this conference has grown. The one of the key aspects that I see is that the conference has become more and more attended and more internationalized. So people from outside of Alberta, outside of Canada, outside of North America coming here. The other aspect I think is that, here now the more focus is on real projects, real implementation stage of this project. The next edition of this conference, next April, people will learn more about the real projects, real implementation projects, and from an international audience, a larger audience than previous years.